Um, well, to all of you who are joining the conversation, today I'm going to talk with Preeti Shroff. She is Dean of MICA, and she also has more than 25 years of experience in the management field. But before I talk to her, I want to share this little story with you all. And yeah, you can also ask your questions when she joins for the live. So, all the CAT students, anyone who has given CAT exam would understand what a prestigious institute MICA is. Anyone who wants to study marketing, communications, aspire to be a MICA student. So when I was giving CAT, I was preparing in Rajkot and सब colleges का exam दिया मैंने, like Symbiosis and Nirma and every college possible. But even though I was aspiring to study communications, I didn't give MICAT, which is an exam specially for MICA, because I thought that I'm not smart enough, I'm not intelligent enough. तो reject होने की बात तो दूर है, मैंने exam ही नहीं दिया. So that's how underconfident I was, and today I'm really feeling lucky to interview Preeti ma'am. And yes. Are you from MICA? I'm not so lucky to whosoever is asking. Yeah. Janvi, which college are you from? मेरी college Somlalit, Ahmedabad. Yeah. But I'm not sure most of you know I didn't complete my college. Yeah. Nothing to brag about it. College dropout होना कोई glamorous degree बिल्कुल नहीं है. So yeah, but just sharing the fact. Okay, I'm just trying to. I'm preparing for my. Okay. Oh, here you are. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I can't stop smiling. I mean, I can't believe, ma'am, I'm sitting in Savrashtra, I'm sitting in Jamkhambhalia, and Preeti ma'am is sitting in LA, California, and we are having this conversation. Yeah, this is so surreal. So, ma'am, first, yeah, please.
Welcome to LA.
Yeah, virtually, sahi. Yeah, so ma'am, I've given your basic introduction. I mean, you don't need one, but still I have shared it with the viewers. But tell me about this evacuation to LA. Like, how did you fly to LA? What was the reason?
Okay, so I will share my story, Janvi, but first I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity. Trust me, connecting with young folks is the best thing my generation can do.
Thank
this
you,
is why
sir.
I am at MICA, because all these young folks teach me so much. But I wanted to respond to 2 points you mentioned in your introduction. One, you should have absolutely taken MICAT because MICAT is not just about what you have learned from schools.
Yeah.
It's about your inner creativity and the way you
Creativity.
express that creativity.
True.
And knowing who you are, Janvi, you would have done very well. So,
ma'am, अब कोई chance है? Is there any chance now?
Please take the exam. You're gonna enjoy.
Oh yeah.
I think MICA is the most unique management and creativity school. And now we are focusing a lot on digital learning and analytics, because data analytics, digital design, this is your world now. And we prepare folks for the new world.
Yeah.
So I think MICAT is more than an exam. It's self-reflection. It's your ability to say who I am. So please, if you can. Second clarification. I think Bill Gates was a dropout. So
Oh,
we have very high expectations from
patience from.
dropouts. Because I think dropouts tell us that, you know what, I can learn
Yeah.
everything that you can offer me and much more. So you
Yeah.
owe it to us. You got to do amazing things, okay?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when I started college, I mean, I also got a job in DNA newspaper back then. So I chose the job and not the college. So yeah, drop out.
So coming to your first question,
Yeah.
can you imagine in 21st century, Janvi, we are talking about evacuation from Ahmedabad to LA? You know,
Okay. Yeah.
world has changed all around us, and I have to tell you, it was a very, very difficult moment for me not having any access to my daughter and get to her because Naomi, my daughter, is in Los Angeles. She goes to USC, University of Southern California, and she
Yeah.
studies filmmaking, direction, and editing.
Okay.
So more
Okay.
in your field than my field.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, and she was alone for 3 months because, as you know, all
Oh.
colleges closed overnight,
Yeah.
and especially international students who are here, they had to go somewhere. So fortunately,
Yeah.
we have a place in Los Angeles, so home is here, and Naomi was home. So I was quite
Okay.
comfortable that she was at home, but she had to take classes online on her own. She
Okay.
did an internship with a lovely film studio to learn editing, film
Okay.
editing. So she was working on that internship all by herself and doing all the domestic work, right? All of us have it
Oh.
difficult.
True. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we are
Definitely.
cleaning, which is great,
Yeah.
but she was all alone. And I did
Yeah.
not want her to be all alone by herself.
Yeah.
But there was no way of getting out of Ahmedabad because Indian government
Because
had
of.
announced that no flights will go out of Ahmedabad, no international flights will arrive. So I was trying to get onto this Vande Bharat flights that they have announced.
Okay. Huh.
And at that time, we were 1 week away from the booking that was going to open. So
Oh.
I
Okay.
was
Huh.
hoping, and I had told my travel agent, which is Nina Parikh, Uniglobe
Oh.
Travel.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I know her.
Uniglobe Travel and Nina are your saviors if you want to get out of India for whatever
Oh.
reason.
Oh.
So they
Okay.
search family. So I had mentioned to her that any ticket you can find, please call me. So
Okay.
Saturday night last week,
Huh.
around 11 in the night, they called me and said, Preeti, we think there is a Lufthansa flight
Okay.
managed by Indian government and German government in collaboration. We'll be leaving from Mumbai. Would you like to go? I
Oh.
said, anything, just tell me what to do. So they said, here is the thing. It's 11
Okay.
p.m. Saturday night.
Huh.
The
Okay.
flight was next night, Sunday, leaving from Mumbai. I was in Ahmedabad.
Oh.
And they said, there
Oh.
are
Okay.
no flights tomorrow going from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. So I said,
Okay.
can I get,
How do you?
can you get me a car? You know, Janvi, these are times
Yeah.
when you said,
It's
I'll walk to,
insane.
I was going
Oh
to walk to
God.
Mumbai, you know. So then, next day, early morning, I packed everything, closed the house in Ahmedabad, and essentially got into the car around 10 a.m. in the morning. And
Okay.
we traveled. I had no idea, Janvi, what will happen on the highway, right? Because none of us have
Okay.
gone out.
Yeah.
So reaching Maharashtra border was quite okay. There wasn't much
Okay.
traffic. In fact, it was quite a different experience without all the honking and people and crowds on the
Yeah.
highway.
Huh.
But when we approached Maharashtra border,
Maharashtra.
you know, you have checkpoints because cross-border
Yeah.
travel is still not allowed freely without checking for health testing. And anybody who is trying to travel across states, please remember you need a special pass from the
Okay.
collector. So I was
Okay.
fortunate. Nina, my very close friend, and
She
the
helped you
travel,
out.
so they got me the pass because I had a valid reason and a ticket to go to United States. So when we
Okay.
approached Janvi, as you can imagine, there were so many trucks on the road, so many cars trying to go and cross the border. So there was a
Okay.
complete traffic jam, and no one knew what to do. And then I saw under a tree there was a desk with two officers to check everyone's documents.
Oh God.
So see, I think governing in COVID times is not easy. We are all figuring
Easy.
it out.
Hmm.
And there is no way these two folks at the desk could have checked about 600 vehicles. People were just rushing to the table because everyone was eager, right, to cross the border.
Okay.
So finally, they just let us go. Everybody,
Oh,
because they
okay.
had to clear the traffic log. So that was my first panic moment on the
Oh,
highway.
okay. No, I
And
can
then
totally
we
understand.
finally arrived at Mumbai airport around 9 p.m. And
Okay.
there was a huge line of passengers outside the airport because they
Oh,
do not
okay.
allow you to go inside the airport.
Ah,
So all the international passengers, there were many senior citizens, people who wanted to
yeah. Who
return.
want to just go? Yeah.
There are many Indian diaspora. I think NRIs, American citizens were from India. Then there were foreign travelers also who were stuck in India. And what was interesting, Janvi, everyone was interacting. Usually
Yeah.
when we go to airports, we just go
Yeah.
through what we
People
do
don't
and
talk. Yeah.
we don't. So I think, and we'll talk about this a little later, the way community is surfacing in these difficult times is
People are
actually,
coming together. Yeah.
we are all coming together, and all the barriers of young and old and this faith and that faith and man and women. See, we are all human beings. And I think we are returning to that awakening. And that's what I want to
Yeah.
focus with you, how somewhere deep down we are all waking up in this crisis.
Yeah.
So we all were interacting, no food or water at the airport, nothing was open. And
Okay.
Janvi, many people had not realized that we will have to wait outside the airport for 3 to 4 hours because flight was leaving at 2:20 in the morning.
Oh, okay. And then how do you just
Yeah,
be?
and there were senior citizens standing, nowhere to sit for them because we
Okay.
were outside the airport. Where cars drop you at the curbside. So we were all outside, and I think around 10:30, finally, they opened one gate, only one gate to enter the airport.
Okay.
There were
Okay.
counters. First, you had to give all your documents, then your ticket,
Oh,
and then
okay.
they did the thermal testing for the temperature, body temperature. So that was quite a lengthy process, and only one passenger could go in.
Okay.
So as you can
My
imagine,
God.
flight
Yeah.
was delayed by 3 hours. I think we finally
My
took off
God.
around 5 a.m. in the morning. But it was such a relief to finally go in the check-in line, then go
Yeah.
to it and get on the plane. I finally felt exhausted because I had traveled for many hours and got on the plane. Before we boarded, Indian government and I think airport authority had kept the body gears, the full PPE equipment ready. Then they gave us gloves and they gave us the shield.
The
Remember?
shield. Yeah.
Yes. So everybody had to wear it before getting on the plane. And when the flight finally took off, you can imagine all passengers were so relieved that at least we were on a plane.
Now they will be. Yeah.
Able to.
But ma'am, I think whether it is journey from Ahmedabad to LA or like my journey from Ahmedabad to my hometown, Khambali, I think we all had tough times reaching our home. And I think we didn't even imagine कि एक दिन घर जाने के लिए इतना मतलब मुश्किल लंबा रास्ता होगा. But yeah. And then we also said that for 2 months, for 3 months, your daughter was alone. But you were also, I think, staying alone in Ahmedabad. So how did the lockdown turn out for you? What did you do? And
Janvi, I was thinking about this conversation, and I will share something with you. A few days ago, somebody was circulating on Facebook this beautiful picture of an empty jar. Just an empty.
Okay. Yeah.
Gujarati mein barni kahiye
Burning.
and they said that put a word in this jar, a positive word, while experiencing COVID. What was something positive? And for
Okay.
me, the word that came to my mind was awakening.
Okay.
What word comes to your mind if I say, think of a positive word for your jar?
It will be hope.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you should
hope.
ask
Lots of hope.
all your
Yeah,
viewers.
yeah. I mean, to all the viewers also, as ma'am said, if there is one word that comes to your mind, a positive word, then please, you can't put it in the jar, but you can put it in the comment section below. So please do that. Yeah.
So I think the moment of awakening happened at a very deep level, Janvi, and for a very simple reason that I think in daily life we are surrounded by so many different activities we engage in, so many responsibilities, so much noise in terms of
Yeah.
things that we have to do. We get chaotic. In the process, Janvi, we forget what is silence and what happens in
Yeah.
silence. And you know what I have realized as Dean of Micah and as a human being and as a woman, that silence is the greatest education. Because
Okay.
only where we are in silence, you listen to your own voice within. And as
Yeah.
Buddhism says, God is within Janvi, but we have to get in touch
Yeah.
with that divinity,
Touch
right?
with that voice. Yeah.
And it's not easy because when we go silent, a lot of reflections come to our mind, right?
Yeah.
And some of them
Mind.
are beautiful, some of them are very difficult, some of them are scary because you are reflecting
Yeah.
on life moments. So I'll tell you, the first awakening component for me was recognizing that even though we are all isolated, the circumstances of COVID are forcing us to connect. Thank goodness through technology, the way I'm connecting with you,
Yeah.
globally and locally. And I'll give you simple examples. As soon as the lockdown was announced, you know, all of us were worried about groceries and the basic
Yeah.
survival
Yeah. The
needs.
basic.
Yeah, I had never worried about, do I have tomatoes in the house? Do I have potatoes? Do I have salt? Right?
Yeah.
I had to say,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
I have
We.
toothpaste?
Oh.
Everything
Okay.
suddenly, because you didn't know
Yeah.
what to. So remember the first phase of lockdown when Prime
Lockdown.
Minister Modi announced in the evening on a
Yeah.
Sunday that now we are shutting down. I remember immediately using WhatsApp for my grocery store person, जो हमारे
Oh. Okay.
कॉर्नर पे होते हैं ना, जो
हाँ.
किराना के
Yeah.
लोग, तो मैंने उनको किया व्हाट्सएप के, भाई अब क्या करें, आप खुले रहोगे तो कहेंगे मैम हमें कुछ पता नहीं है, और आपको जो
Oh.
चाहिए बोलो,
Okay.
हम
Did you
ये
also,
भाई
ma'am? Did you also stand in a line? I mean, there was a lot of chaos. You did.
early morning to get milk, basic things, milk,
Yeah.
and that time we didn't have this systematic isolation rules and circles on the floor so you could maintain distance because people were still figuring out what was going on. But I definitely rushed out.
Okay.
He promised me that he'll keep some lemon and cilantro. My first thing was I need my
Oh.
cilantro. Kothmir jo
Oh.
hum
Okay. हाँ.
खाने
Yeah.
के
Yeah.
लिए. So stood in the line, and Janvi, when I was standing in the line, something very significant happened to me. I
Okay.
saw while we were standing in the line with, of course, cash with us and ready to buy a lot of things for our homes. I saw a very lovely woman with two little girls
Okay.
sitting in a corner outside that shop. First, I just noticed them. Then I realized that she was not begging for anything, but she was
Okay.
trying to establish eye contact with me.
Okay.
See, these are
Yeah.
silent
There's little
moments,
things. Yeah.
little things
Yeah.
that we wake up to. In normal circumstances, I would have rushed to the shop, take my things,
Yeah.
get off
And
the
just left.
cab,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I smiled at her, she smiled back at me. So then I said, when I get whatever I needed to, I will go speak to her. And I had bought some bread, and
Yeah.
milk. I had some household things by the time my turn came. So as I was coming out, I approached her and I said, "Came cho," and she
Yeah.
said, "હું ગભરાયેલી છું થોડી." So I said, "આપણે અમે
Okay.
બધા ગભરાયેલા છીએ." I said, "All of us
Huh.
are, हम सब डरे हुए हैं."
Yeah, scared, huh?
This was, and she was so dignified, Janvi, and I knew that she's in need, but she's maintaining her dignity, right?
Oh.
So I said, "आपने खाना खाया है?" So she said, "No, ma'am. I work daily wage. She's a daily wage laborer."
Huh.
वो झाड़ू लगाती थी stores के बाहर, and people would give her some money and then she feed her children. So she said कि पैसे कुछ नहीं है ma'am. So I said, "Look, I have just bought bread and milk and some other things, snacks, that I had bought." So I gave her a loaf of bread, milk, 1 or 2 bags that I had extra, and some snacks, कुछ लिया था मैंने, peanuts, nuts लिए थे. I gave her that, and Janvi, the 2 girls came running to take that. At that minute, I felt I was the richest person on this earth. The fulfillment I got.
That you.
So, this awakening where we are coming back to the basics of life, the simple things in life that should connect us as human beings.
True.
And it was not very difficult. A few pieces of bread and 1 bag of milk connected 2 women, right? And we didn't know each other. But we connected in that moment of crisis.
Yeah.
Then when I came back, Janvi, I was determined to understand that what will happen to all these people on the street. What will happen to daily wage laborers? And of course, we all know what has happened to migrants. And by the way, there is a lovely posting that you have put about migrants looking from the window. I saw it.
Khidki, yes.
Khidki. I have to tell you, it's poetry.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
So
Yeah, I was feeling so deeply and I didn't know what medium to, bring out that voice, and so, that.
So that was very well done. And I think, see, this is how we all connect. You express something beautifully that immediately connected with the cause I believe in and I connect with. So then I saw within 24 hours, Professor Darshan Trivedi. I don't know if you know him. He's in your field, media field as well.
Yeah.
And filmmaker now.
Yeah.
He had established a WhatsApp group to essentially have kitchens, community kitchens, people who wanted to cook and distribute food, then food packages distribution. So I immediately, seeing that woman triggered something in me, right? And forced me to put in an effort, even if we were in isolation sitting at home.
Yeah.
So I joined the WhatsApp group. There were many people from Ahmedabad, and everyone was figuring out how do we create community kitchens, how can we take basic atta, oil, salt for people to just have chapati, and khichdi or sabji. So then we all connected, and then we all helped out essentially to reach out to migrant families and give them food. So this is what I meant, Janvi, that
that you have that awakening.
That was the very important awakening that happened, and community connect that happened.
Okay.
So I hope that people are responding to that awakening. And see, government is trying what they can, but as all of us know, this is a massive crisis.
And we all have to try and donate or just give whatever we can.
Gandhiji said, Swaraj. What is Swaraj? Swaraj is self-governance, self-rule. So that means how do we all govern ourselves and how do we govern together? So I hope that, I don't know what is the situation in Ahmedabad now. I'm far. Los Angeles, we are all in lockdown. As you know, there are protests going on here for the shooting. I mean, the police brutality for the gentleman who died finally because of that. So there are protests, and now young generation is coming out and talking about non-violence. So in the middle of this crisis, Janvi,
there are a lot of other problems that US has.
But younger generation is waking up too, and they are going in streets. and they are marching for non-violence, and they're marching for racial equality and addressing issues of race relations in America, which is very, very important.
Yeah, yeah. And ma'am, tell me, I mean, about the painting. I mean, I really saw the crayons painting that you took up. So that's really beautiful that you had time and you, put that energy in doing something creative. So please
So,
share.
so the
Yeah.
first part I said was community, the awakening that led
Yeah,
to community
awakening.
connect.
Hmm.
Second part of awakening was creativity. So,
Yes.
Janvi, it's very funny. I'm
Hmm.
Dean of MICA, which is a school for creativity management and design.
Yeah.
I do not have time for creativity myself whatsoever in terms of personal
Personal.
way.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
I remember one evening I was sitting, and all of us go through these moments. I
Yeah.
was just feeling completely lost because
Okay.
you couldn't interact with anyone, you couldn't go see
Yeah.
MICA students, or I couldn't get to MICA.
Ma'am, did you also feel lonely? Like
Uh,
most
yeah.
of us?
And Janvi, I'll say the difference between loneliness and being alone. So I think initially I felt loneliness, and I thought it was going to be very difficult how I'll survive completely on my own. And I
Yeah.
think all of us feel that.
Yeah.
And it was that moment of loneliness. It was just after dinner, around 7 o'clock. The most difficult part was to have lunch and dinner on your own. अपने आप
Own.
बैठ के
Yeah.
खाना ऐसा
Yeah.
नहीं बनता.
Yeah. Ma'am, even I stay alone, so I can totally relate to what you are
Right?
saying. The most difficult part. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, no. I used to WhatsApp my daughter because it would be morning time, and I would say,
Yeah.
"Let's just talk as I eat," and she would eat her breakfast, and we would
Yeah.
share. And sometimes I remember whenever we could go out for lunches, I would go to Kamal Mangaldas and Abhay Mangaldas' home because they are across from me. So
Okay.
just having that access to someone across and share your food became
Yeah.
so meaningful in life. This is what I
Ah,
wanted
yeah.
to
This little
avoid.
joys. Yeah.
So that day in the night, I was sitting with my plate, Janvi, and tears were just rolling down
Oh,
because I was alone, and it hit
alone.
so hard that in the middle of this, country of 1.3 billion people, we are all sitting
Yeah,
alone.
you feel so alone. True, true, true.
So then I saw I had a box of 10 crayons, Janvi. That's all I had, and a few markers. And there was a sketchbook. So all these years, I have been in India working with MICA 4 years now, since I moved from Washington DC and came to Ahmedabad. I had never thought of crayons and painting because I never had the time.
Yeah.
Janvi, I sat there and I looked outside where I had plants in my balcony.
Yeah.
So I just started drawing what I was looking at. And I cannot tell you, Janvi, as I just started working with colors,
Colors.
whatever was folding, drawing the plant and the leaves and flowers and the light in the balcony, and I forgot about everything else around me
And you just started.
and
Yeah.
the silence. I connected with that.
Yeah.
And I think it's in that moment we move from loneliness to being alone for
Alone.
reflection.
Yeah, yeah.
So
From a
then,
little negative emotion to a positive one. Yeah.
yeah, and then a very good friend of mine, Amy Jersil, she's in America.
Huh.
She gave me this challenge of sharing 10 best books.
Okay.
So I told Amy that I will share name of a book every week and a painting, a drawing reflecting the
Drawing.
theme of the book.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
then
Wow.
every week I would paint something. But in the process, I also started reading more books
Okay. Wow.
because I had time to sit in one place, not rush
Yeah.
around, don't get distracted.
Hmm.
So actually, this morning I was reading something. Can I read to you? A
Yeah,
brief
yeah. Please.
poem.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the book I was reading. Can you see?
Yeah, I can. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this
Who's
is
the
for your
author?
reading. So this is called Inward. The name
Huh.
is a poetry book. It's the inward journey we take when
Inward
we
journey.
read poetry or we write poetry. It's by
Okay.
Yung Pueblo. If you can see.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah?
yes, I can. Yeah.
And I'm going to read a beautiful poem here. Okay, so the poem says, and Janvi, you have to respond to the poem when I
Yeah.
read to you.
Yeah.
And this is for all the viewers.
Yeah.
I, I spent so much time creating different versions of myself because world keeps asking,
Yeah.
you have to do
Asking
what
you.
the world wants, right? So I spent so much time creating different versions of myself that were very, very far from the truth of who I
Yeah.
am. Characters I would perform depending on who was around and who would demand.
Who was demand?
So it was never the
True.
truth in terms of who I am,
Yeah.
who the world wants
It.
me to be.
Yeah. We keep on changing according to who is in front of us. Yeah.
And the poem is about how exhausting that is for all of us,
Yeah.
right?
Ah.
Layers after layers that could hide the inner dance of turmoil between my lack of inner confidence, the pain that I did not understand, and the uneasiness that comes with reaching out to others for love, for recognition that I was not giving myself and
Myself. Oh.
begging for love from others
Yeah.
instead of loving yourself for who you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Who you are. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Janvi, you asked me that what happened during this lockdown? What did I
Yeah.
experience? I learned to love myself the way I am.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm also just accepting that you are your own person and you can't depend on someone else for your happiness or someone who can just cheer
Absolutely.
you up always. Yeah, I think that this is the biggest thing that COVID-19 has taught all of us.
And
Yeah,
some kind of self reliance, right? That emotionally, mentally, physically,
yeah,
we do have to be with ourselves and manage.
yeah, yeah. True, true, true.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, Janvi, the other side of that awakening also is realization that we are talking about being at home, but so many people don't have a home. They are on the street,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So, how do we recognize their pain and what can we do?
Do.
Especially as young people, you have access to technology,
Yeah.
utilize it very well. So, I hope all the people who are your viewers do something that you have not done before as,
Yeah.
as a part of this isolation and reflection that we are all going through. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have a
True.
question for you.
Uh-huh. Please.
You said you are back home now, right? You are not in
Yeah, yeah.
Ahmedabad.
Yeah, I'm not in Ahmedabad, yes.
And you shared these beautiful photographs of me.
Photograph. Yeah.
So tell me about what is your experience like?
My experience of being home. Yeah, so ma'am, here in Saurashtra, in my hometown, we don't have any COVID cases,
Right.
so it is still a green zone, and we have a little what to say, Ghee Nadi, just near
Srinagar.
my heart. Ghee Nadi, yeah, because Khambhalia is known for ghee, and so we have named that Nadi as Ghee Nadi. So
Right.
every day I get this precious time with my mother to just go on that bridge, watch the sunset together, just see the birds, interact with cows, and just talk. Yeah, I think for 11 years of my life I was staying away from my house, and I think it finally feels like home. So yeah, it's beautiful, and I needed this time, and I suddenly feel like I'm not in a rush to win the world. I'm happy where I am. Yeah.
And isn't it interesting, Janvi, that we chase everything, right? We
Yeah,
chase,
yeah,
we
yeah.
say, what degrees can I get more to learn something? What kind of job I can get? What better job? And
Yeah.
I remember I grew up in a family in Ahmedabad. I am from Ahmedabad, as you know.
Yeah.
My family is from Mumbai, but I grew up in Ahmedabad.
Okay.
And my family absolutely practiced Gandhian values. And my father used to say that Gandhiji always said that life should be about simple living and high thinking.
Yes.
But he said that I don't know why, but we have reversed it. We have high living, we spend money, we keep buying things. and we have simple thinking. We don't put in effort to have
Yeah.
deeper thinking. So he used to remind me that always go for simple living, go to the basics in life, don't chase
Yeah.
things, and have high thinking in terms of
Yeah, yeah,
always
true.
take higher ground.
Yeah.
Don't resort to violence, don't go for commercialism in life, don't chase things. So I think we have returned to that principle
Return to that principle,
of
yeah.
simplicity, and I think everybody
Simplicity.
is realizing that
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
so many things that are not needed in life. So I
And
hope,
with our, yeah, please, please.
so I was saying, I hope that as you were saying, your word is hope, my word
Home,
is
yeah.
awakening. So let's hope
And
that people do that.
people do that. And like few of the last questions, I wanted to know what will the impact of COVID-19 on the education field, on the institutes, what will change for students?
Janvi, if we look at the way education was, whether it is primary level, secondary level, high school, or MICA
Yeah.
level, postgraduate level, college and beyond, and if we think of the way campuses were, the way we used to go to class, then we will say, oh my God, what happened, right?
Yeah.
We are disrupted. But
Huh.
COVID actually forced us to think about education in a very different way.
Yeah.
So now we don't have a choice but to figure out ways. Now you could have taught me all the way from Ahmedabad. You could have taught me something. You are teaching me
So,
something. I am in LA, right? And we are
yeah, we
having
can
a
connect.
conversation.
Yeah.
So I think education will become more of an interaction between faculty and students, teachers and students. The challenge part is we are not able to see each other, feel each other, correct? Because
Yeah.
face-to-face learning is very different. Students can't meet each other. Children can't go out and play together. So
Yeah.
that beautiful learning through play part is gone. A learning through
Yeah.
interaction is not
Is.
simple. So all teachers overnight will have to now suddenly learn how to teach online, how to become
Yeah. Yeah.
mentors online. So first realization that while students will have to adjust to online learning, faculty and teachers will have to retrain,
Have to
reskill
adjust. Yeah, yeah. They
ourselves.
have to come out of their own traditional, conventional methods of teaching and learning. Yeah.
So it's a mindset shift. You have to have the mindset shift to say education now is going to be a very different kind of connect.
Yeah.
Then we have to think about students. Now students are in their homes, and please understand, Janvi, more than 15 to 20% students in India do not have access to technology.
Technology. Yeah.
So then the question is, how do we reach out to those people in rural villages, in places where they don't have technology access? So that's
Yeah.
where now Indian government has introduced programs, classes on television. So those who have a television can share. So we all have to figure out ways to connect with learners. So I think what I'm trying to say is that don't assume that we are able to reach out to learners or students. We'll
Yeah.
have to think of very different ways. Can we have mobile vans that will go to different neighborhoods and teach where they don't have
Yeah.
technology? And then what are we trying to figure out is how do we use technology effectively? So just 2 days ago, we conducted a session for MICA faculty on
Okay.
online learning education innovation. So how do we use gamification to encourage
Okay.
students? So for example,
Okay.
if you are participating in my class, can we turn the entire class into a mountain climbing experience? And as you
Oh, okay.
right? And as you complete one
Yeah.
assignment or you interact in a class, you get points and you climb further. And then different
Okay.
teams can compete to climb,
Yeah.
right? So all kinds of innovative things. I am on the board of Shreyas Foundation in Ahmedabad. And their teachers are now sitting in isolation in the beautiful green campus and
Yeah.
teaching with peacocks in the
With,
background.
wow.
So that little kids can dance and sit
Yeah.
with teachers. So this kind of, I think, efforts will be very, very useful.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. I think we are just going back to basics from where we started.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah.
The only
Yeah, so no, please.
no, I was saying where
Hmm.
I am struggling as dean of MICA is how to give
Huh.
students that
Hmm.
campus community experience, because when students are on campus, the college days, it's a
Yeah.
very special uh, phase of everyone's life, because
Life.
you
Yeah.
make new friends, you learn from each other.
Yeah.
So soon, I think maybe virtual reality will help us even have that 3D experience of being on
Hmm.
campus. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
campus life and campus experience is something we'll have to reinvent.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the thing that we will evolve and we'll have to adapt to.
Right.
I mean, there is no way out. Yeah, yeah.
But Janvi, one message for all your viewers who are students,
Hmm.
that online learning
Hmm.
is about self discipline,
Yeah.
and you must develop that routine
Hmm.
and discipline yourself for preparing for classes that you're going to take, investing in each session, so not switching off video and audio and then doing something else. And if you don't take responsibility for learning now, because we
Yeah.
cannot
Then.
tell you, right, in your
Yeah,
homes.
yeah. No one is sitting on your head and just telling you what to
No.
do. Like, yeah.
So, in other words, time to grow up. The way
Grow
Anupa
up.
said,
Yeah, yeah.
time to grow up
Yeah.
on so many levels.
I think for everyone, this is also for employees because earlier we had our bosses sitting in the next cabin, but now we are our own monitors. Like, so.
I was just reading a McKinsey article that
Uh-huh.
what is a workplace now in the COVID and
Yeah.
post-COVID time. And the article says that it's not just about working from home. We'll have to develop the capacity to work from anywhere. You could be
Yeah,
sitting under
yeah.
a tree. You could be in your car and learning something that is happening. So I think workplaces everywhere around us, learning spaces are everywhere around us. So we'll have to come out of this old mindset of going somewhere and learning, going to
Yeah.
office. As you said, it's a different era, and we'll have to change our mindset. And
Change our mindset.
so unlock
Yeah.
life, unlock new opportunities.
Unlocking life, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I think, ma'am, we got to learn a lot of things from you from this session, especially the poetry you read, or to the, the way you learnt about awakening or feeling lonely and overcoming it. I think these are the things I'll remember, and I hope you also keep on connecting because I really want to know other poetries that you are reading. And please keep sharing the paintings also.
Yeah, so Janvi, let's do once a month conversation between LA and
Yes.
America. Right?
For sure.
All
Game
right.
for it. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
for it.
Thank you so much
Wishing
for
the
your time,
best.
ma'am.
My
Yeah.
pleasure. Bye, Janvi. Bye.
Bye,
Aujo.
bye, ma'am.
Aujo.
Aujo.